Jay Alexander Frost Challenge. What is that, Jay? I will tell you, idiot. Simple. Whoever comes down... lovely, nice. Whoever comes down to the ring in this open challenge and faces me inside the squared circle and has the guts, the chutzpah, and the big fortune to defeat me inside the squared circle will get, and now hold on to your seats, folks, hold on to your seats, because this is a big load of money. $25,000. I'm not kidding. This is right here on my back. $25,000. I know you people have never seen that much money in your entire life, alone make that money in your entire life, because on welfare you can't really reek up a lot of money. Okay? And it's completely fine that you people are totally dumbstruck and awe and, oh my God, Jay, you're such a great guy. You're the greatest person on the planet. I know, right? I'm giving someone who will come down this ramp in a minute. I will give that person an opportunity of a lifetime. A lifetime, folks. Whoever comes down will be made an instant megastar. Because he's going to face me, the man, the myth, the legend. I will tell you who I am, you idiot. I am the man, the myth, the legend, Jay Alexander Frost. The man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. The greatest professional wrestler you have ever seen in your entire life. And that's a fact, because that is what I do. I tell the truth. And all of you people who are just booing me, I know I should have done this sooner. I totally agree. Okay? Now, before we start, I have to say one more thing. This challenge has been brought to you by the great people from the Coca-Cola Company. Drink Coke, it's great. No diabetes included. Now, that I have said this... Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the world standing around ringside and the millions and millions watching around the globe, it is time for the greatest challenge of all time. It's time for the Jay, and repeat with me, Jay Alexander Frost Challenge.
Folks, coming down now. Looks like he's answering the challenge. He comes out of York, England. He weighs in at 215 pounds. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall. He is Marvelous Monty. And, of course, he's going to be facing off against a man out of Frankfurt, Germany, 6'1" himself, weighing in at 240. He is the man, the myth, the legend in his own mind, Jay Alexander Frost, champion of the universe. God, I had to say that, didn't I?
You did.
All right. It's on the card. I'm supposed to say it. I'm sorry. All right, they are facing off. I mean, the bell's rung. Obviously, Jay not giving Marvelous Monty any chance to get into the ring and start this off properly. As soon as Monty came in, Jay was attacking, and so far, it's all going in Jay's favor as he's got Monty wrapped around the neck, that side headlock going in, wrenching it down hard. Jay telling Monty to give up. I guess Jay doesn't want it to take too long. Jay's worried about losing that $25,000. I don't know that he'd actually really pay up. I'm sure he'd find some way out of it. Couple of big punches to the face, and down goes Marvelous Monty. Jay standing on him, got his foot in his neck, choking him out. Meanwhile, the referee's just kind of standing there watching what's going on, not sure that she's actually caught up to everything that's happening.
I think Jay might like pay up. I mean, he seems to at least he seems to think he speaks the truth when he talks, right? So I mean, there's that.
Oh, he does speak the truth. It's his truth. There's no doubt about it. Jay believes every single word that comes out of his mouth.
Exactly. He believes he's truthful. I mean, truthful and arrogance are two separate things, right? You can be very arrogant and still be truthful.
You can. Jay standing there posing for the crowd, steps in. Marvelous Monty with a nice leg sweep to bring him down. Maybe trying to change the momentum of this match right now as Monty goes on the offensive. Monty off the ropes. Here he comes springing in. Oh! Beautiful, strong lariat as he takes Jay and Alexander. Big rope, shoot, leg drop. And Jay Alexander on the receiving end. And folks, you know, and I know I do, but the fact is, in the ring, the man is actually an accomplished wrestler. There can be no doubt about it. He's been around a long time. He knows the ins and outs of the wrestling. He knows the ring by heart. He has such incredible awareness in that ring and wrestling knowledge. Monty may be in for a lot of fight right here. And we can see that as Jay starts firing back at him. Jay setting Monty up. The Alabama Slam prepared, and there it goes. Jay Alexander quick roll up in 1, 2. No, only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. I thought there was going to be a 2 on that one, but Monty able to get his shoulder up. That was a surprise after that Alabama Slam.
Well, Monty's pretty resilient. He's coming up against some pretty big guys that he's had to take a pretty big beating from. So, like, I think he's used to kind of playing through the pain, as it were.
It seems to be his forte, Kristen, that Monty likes to come in here and get his ass whooped. He is definitely good at taking beatings. Right now, Jay Alexander, Frost has him. He's got him stretched out, that big abdominal stretch. Jay's wanting the submission. Monty's not willing to give it to him. Referee right there checking on it. And yes, folks, this is one of the first, if not the first time, that Nika Demina has stepped in to referee for us. We do appreciate it.
It doesn't look like Monty's given up yet, though. It looks like Jay's really wrenching that in there. I think Jay is going to give him that money if he wins. I think Jay doesn't want him to win pretty bad, though, it looks like.
Jay releasing it after he figured out he's not going to get submission. Jay going after him right now. He's got the chokehold on. The referee is counting. Tell him to let it go. We know that is not a legal move. However, Jay, being Jay, is going to hold it to the 4 count right before the disqualification. Jay lets go. However, the damage has been done as Jay has choked the breath out of Marvelous Monty right there in the center of the ring.
Well, technically speaking, I guess he does have until the 5 count or whatever. So
he does.
He's just playing. It's not the cleanest play he can make, but it's still legal, right?
It's still legal, and Jay has been known for doing that. Jay is actually very adept at pushing the bounds of the legality in the ring. He trips right along that wire. And so very good at avoiding the actual disqualification while doing as much damage as possible while courting it.
I mean, I'm not big on like those types of moves and stuff, but I know some people think it's all fair, right?
Jay right there again, big throat choke with his foot again. The ref counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. And there you go, seeing it again. Jay Alexander dancing right along that wire. One of these times, he's not going to pay attention, and somebody's going to count 5, and his last going to be disqualified for that stuff.
At some point, right?
Jay reaching down, picking up Monty. Monty, as we said, very used to taking a lot of punishment in the ring, and right now, Jay Alexander Frost is giving him even more. The sidewalk backbreaker, and Monty is in a lot of pain, a lot of trouble I think right now Jay could pin him, but Jay likes playing a little cat and mouse with his opponents. Say what you will about the man, he's still good in the ring. Jay, big Irish whip up against the turnbuckle goes Monty. Jay comes across. Jay sets up, waits for Monty to recover. Now Jay sprints across, and he goes right into it. Monty there waiting for him. Monty kicking Jay back. Jay snapping back as Monty tries to catch his breath there in the corner. Jay Alexander caught by surprise by that, not thinking Monty had it in him. Nika Domino right there on top of the action, staying right with it. Monty picking up Jay, big clothesline, picking up a second time. And looks like he's going for a third. 3 big clotheslines right in a row. That'll take the spunk out of you. And now Monty with the Irish whip. He follows Jay straight into that corner. Big smash by the elbow. Jay in trouble. Monty going coast to coast this time. Corner splash as he slams Jay into those turnbuckles. Monty helping him out of the corner. Monkey flip. Jay sent flying. Monty on the offensive right now. Back on the attack as Jay Alexander Frost wonders what the fuck just happened as Monty turns the tables on him.
Finish him.
Monty flying through the air. Jay there. No defense to that. Big flying elbow roll up pin. 1, 2. Woo! So close to $25,000 in Monty's pocket. So close.
That was close. I thought we saw the end there. I thought that was it.
I thought so too. Maybe Monty to use that $25,000, go buy him some more pants so he didn't have to use suspenders to hold him up.
Maybe he likes the suspenders. You don't know.
Maybe he does. Who can say? These things are strange and mysterious. Monty, Irish whip, Jay into the ropes. Monty there waiting for him. Nice pop-up knee strike, and down goes Jay Alexander Frost. And who doesn't love to see that? Monty over in the corner once again. Jay slow to his feet. Monty up on the top rope. He is on the top turnbuckle. He comes flying through. Yoda! 1, 2.
Oh.
I wanted to say 3. I wanted to say 3 so bad.
I thought so too. I thought that was it. I thought we were done for the day now.
Oh, so close. So very close right there. Monty almost walking away with that 25 grand again. Monty keeping up the pressure. I like this. Monty's not over there arguing. Monty staying focused. He is right on top of it. Monty grabbing his legs. He's got the hundo locked in. Are we going to have a submission? Is Jay Alexander Frost going to be forced to submit to Monty? No, Monty letting go of it. Gina's up on the apron. I think she distracted Monty right there. Monty going over to get a little talking into the lovely lady on the apron. I think Monty's other head is stealing the focus now.
Well, you know, sometimes a pretty lady can cause a lot of problems for men, right? Like,
you do for me all the time, Christian. All right. Monty now. Looks like Gina got down after being warned by the referee. Poor Monty. No date, no digits. And now he's got to face off against Jay once again. Oh, Jay! Quick with the roll-up pin. Jay's got a pin. He's got his feet on the ropes. Jay's got a pin. 1, 2, 3. Quick count. What? What? Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by way of pinfall, the champion of the world, Alexander Frost. this. Jay quick out of the ring. Him and Gina making their way to the back now.
It looked like Monty kind of just flipped Jay off there, and I don't think anybody blames him.
I don't know, James. Honestly, I don't know. I have to read it. It's on the damn card. All right, Monty heading back to the back. Jay Alexander Frost winning that match and retaining his $25,000. Picking up his duffel bag and walking away with the lovely Gina in tow. All right, referee right there on top of that. Woo! Tough match, ref. Tough match. Totally missed the whole feet on the ropes thing, and now we got to listen to Jay. I understand, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we got to hear Jay talk about the fact that he won again. I could care less that she missed that. What I care about is having to listen to Jay run his mouth. And the referee getting a little support from the current DCWF World Heavyweight Champion, James Williams, who's out here in the crowd. He decided to come over and check out Showdown, evidently, see if there's anybody here he wants to call up and have a fight against. And as everybody happens to know, James Williams has issued the open invitation. Anybody, anytime, anywhere. The belt is always on the line with the DCWF World Heavyweight Champion. All right, there we go. The music has stopped. Thank God we are done with Jay Alexander Frost for the day, I hope.
I think so.
Oh.
I think there's like laws where we only have to do Jay Alexander Frost once a day. I think.
I definitely, I don't even want to do him once a day. I mean, I want that son of a bitch. If I never have to hear from him again, I'm good. All right, are we ready to start up with this second match?
No, I don't think we are ready quite just yet. But I know that some people in the audience are asking me about some links for some groups and an application. So if you want to go ahead,
I would absolutely love to put that stuff out there. I'm going to put the DCWF groups out there. And folks, when you get a chance, if you hadn't done it, we still got a couple of days left in August. So if you hadn't got the August gift bag, make sure that you contact Kristen, keep her distracted, and get your gift bag from the DCWF. There's always some good stuff in the gift bags.
Yeah, we did tank tops. I'm giving out another gift on the 31st for all the people that are smart enough to join us for Summer Madness. There'll be another gift bag on that day, just like a special treat for everybody here. It'll be fun.
Summer Madness sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's next week on the 31st at noon, like, regular types of times, but it's going to be on a beach, so everybody should be wearing their beachy things. It's, like I said, it's Summer Madness, so it'll be
woo, Summer Madness.
Time.
You sound so excited about that.
It'll be super
good to have you here.
Okay, so
all right.
Okay, so I was late, so I kind of forgot to change the title on the video. I apologize for that. You're watching DCWF Showdown. It's happening in the island of Avalon in Second Life every Saturday at 12 p.m. Second Life time. Again, you're watching DCWF Showdown. Again, it's happening in the island of Avalon every Saturday at 12 p.m. Second Life time.
Standing in at 5 feet 8 inches tall. She weighs 143 pounds. She is the dancing darling, Erie.
I think you mean she's the new girl, Joanne Steel.
What? Oh shit! She's the new girl, Joanne Steel. My apologies, Joanne. I was reading the card. These cards are going to get me. I'm going to get fired. I'm going to get fired. Freaking production monkeys. Joanne Steel coming at us, and that's right. Debut, new girl, all types of fun stuff going on. Woo, got me a little flustered, and she's hot, so now I'm even more flustered. Howdy, Joanne. I know.
Wade's in trouble. He's not gonna be able to call this match.
Go ahead. I'm in trouble. You got me.
It's all right. That's why we keep you around, Wade. It's fun to watch you getting into trouble.
Right?
Now you can go ahead and bring out our current.
Can I bring out the dance, darling?
Yeah, now you can go ahead and bring out our current.
She still has the belt, right?
Champion.
That's right, the DCWF Women's Champion. I'm going to do this now.
Yeah.
From Vancouver, British Columbia, weighing in at 135 pounds. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall. She is the current DCWF Women's Champion, the dancing darling, Erie. I'm going to go back to broadcaster school now. And the dancing darling comes out to a bit of the 80s. Love that. Who doesn't like a little twisted sister there?
Right.
The dancing darling makes her way into the ring, and there she goes, hopping and bopping. Did she bring cookies or muffins or cupcakes or anything this time?
I don't think she brought anything else.
I mean, sad I don't get M&Ms or cupcakes or cookies. What did I do to upset the Lords of Wrestling?
I think today she's a little more interested in seeing what this new girl can do.
All right, Joanne Steel in the ring, Erie in the ring, Nika checking them both over, both women checked over. Now Nika looks like she's satisfied. Neither one of them bringing anything into the ring they're not supposed to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. The bell has rung. The match has started. Erie to the middle. Joanne Steel to the middle. Erie hopping and bopping in her own inimitable fashion. Joanne Steel having enough of that. Reaches over, grabs her. They lock up right there in the center of the ring. Joanne Steel looks like she might have a bit of size on Erie as the two ladies go to thrusting back and forth. Erie quick, showing off a little bit of that ring knowledge. Definitely the veteran wrestler here, the DCWF Women's Champion. The dancing darling there. She gets her in the wrist lock. Joanne Steel.
Well, it looks like they're fighting back and forth here a little bit.
Definitely trading back and forth right now. Oh, Erie. Looks like they are locked up once again.
Yes, God.
Okay, so that, ladies and gentlemen, is lag in Second Life.
There we go. Both women locked up there in the center of the ring, pushing back and forth, maybe jockeying for a little advantage here. Maybe testing one another out, seeing what kind of strength they're dealing with. Erie, obviously the better-known wrestler here, and Joanne Steel, the newbie, so neither one of these have faced off against the other.
Ah, there we go.
All right, nice takedown by Joanne Steel.
That's good. That's a good one.
Very technical, very well done by Joanne. Now they're locked up once again. Joanne going into some of the more basic moves, but they're here for a reason. They've been around wrestling for years and years and years, folks. It's because they work. Nice wrist lock, escaped there by Erie, our champion. Now Erie has a hold of that wrist one more time, and she is yanking on that arm, trying to keep Joanne off balance, trying to hurt that. Joanne, big power move there as she takes Erie down. Beautiful arm drag, Erie back down to the mat. Erie pushing herself back up, comes back in. Nice spear by Erie, and down goes Joanne. Erie off to the ropes. Shooting off of him, Joanne up, Erie. Big drop kick to the face. Joanne staggering back, Erie off the ropes one more time. She kicks Joanne, drop kicking her. Erie to the ropes one more time. Here we go, spinning back across. She's got Joanne pushed all the way up against the ropes. She goes for the kick. No, Joanne ducking. And Erie goes over the top rope. Erie out on the outside right now. Joanne still in the ring. Erie over the top rope, and that's got to hurt landing on this arena floor.
Well, it's not the most padded, right?
Oh my god.
Oh, miscalculation there by Erie. But she is up, and she is looking to come back in, and Joanne Steel is going to give a little help with that. She brings Erie in the hard way. Erie slammed in by that beautiful suplex. Joanne Steel showing that she has been doing a lot of studying, a little wrestling knowledge of her own.
I think Joanne's doing pretty good right now. She's holding her own against our current champion. That's something to be said for your first match out of bed.
Right, I don't know how that came about where Joanne Steel's going to face off against a current champion for her first match. That's kind of a rough thing to be thrown into. But Joanne looks like she's up to the task right now. Erie on the receiving end. Joanne dropping that elbow on her gut. Oh, nice splash by Joanne Steel right there. Both ladies right in the center of the ring. Referee right on top. We got to roll up. Here we go. She's got the leg hooked. One. And that's all we're going to have is one right there. Erie shoulder up, kicking out of it.
Well, I mean, I think it was a good time for Joanne to go for a pin, but, you know, Erie is used to playing through the pain a bit here, so I'm not surprised that she was able to come out of that, right?
Joanne, darling, you're going to have to do a whole lot more damage to the current DCWF Women's Champion. You think you're going to get a pin. Erie, nice leg sweep right there. Erie driving a fist down into the gut of Joanne Steel. Erie with a headbutt to her. Oh, the dancing darling, the handstand leg drop, and there she goes. She lays it right across Joanne Steel. Erie laying on her. Got the count. One. No, come on, Erie. Come on, you know you're not going to get a pin just by laying across her body. Not even reaching for a leg or anything. Come on. Even the basis rookie's going to push out of that. I think Erie just having a little bit of fun with the newcomer right there. Joanne Steel being picked up by Erie.
Or Erie picking up Joanne. It looks like Joanne's giving Erie the big shove. Ooh,
and
fighting hard.
She did. Erie sit off into the ropes. Erie comes springing back. Joanne's still there in the center waiting for her. Erie comes rushing in. Joanne's there waiting, and SL fucks with us, and I can only hold this for so long. The excitement's there. SL's fucking everybody up. And nothing. They're right there in the center of the ring.
Nothing happened.
It looks like Joanne's just like, she's just daring Mary to run at her again. So Mary's gonna back up and run at her again.
Erie running back at her. And Joanne still in the center of the ring. And
That's okay.
And nothing happened.
And SL fucking with our wrestlers again. Oh, there we go.
Big time buster. It looks like Erie was about getting ready to taunt her there a little bit. Be like,
Again, guys, it's because of lag.
Oh, that's awesome.
In Second Life, everything needs to load. Whether it's an animation, which is played in this particular match, everything from texture to animation to sounds.
Picking her up. She's got her on her knees. Now she lifts her, throws her into the ropes one more time. She comes back off, and oh no! SL ain't messing with that as Joanne is there waiting for beautiful Hurricane Rana.
That is freaking insane, my goodness.
Showing a bit of wrestling acumen as she hits Erie coming off those ropes with that beautiful Hurricane Rana. Gorgeous move right there. Roll up pin. We got to count 1, 2, and oh, so close. Joanne Steel on that right there.
like that was pretty big. Like that was pretty big. Like I think it was good for Joanne to go to for a pin there because like she hit Erie pretty hard with those 2 moves.
Yeah, Erie was going to be out. I could have sworn she was going to get that 3 count right then. Now
Right.
Joanne Steel looks like she's trying to catch her breath, man. I tell you what, this is the first time in the squared circle for Joanne, and you can tell she's got a little bit of nerves, but she has been shaking them off. She's hit the champion a couple of times good and going for those pins. Joanne Steel starting to get a little comfortable in that ring right now, and maybe our champion may come up against an up-and-coming rising superstar in Joanne Steel. Erie still down, grabbing her back. Erie in pain. Joanne reaching down, picking her up. Joanne's going to show a little sportswomanship, help Erie up to her knees at least. That's kind of her. And now she picks Erie up. This time, the Irish whip sends Erie careening into the turnbuckles there in the corner. Erie slamming up against those turnbuckles. Joanne still looking at her. Joanne following her here, charging in. Erie. Woo! There's that veteran in her. She lifts up her feet, catches Joanne on the way in. Up quick onto the top turnbuckle. Erie comes off. Gorgeous flying forearm roll up pin 1. No, only the 1 count, but that was enough to get Joanne stalled. She broke that momentum. Erie able. This is part of what being the champion is, ladies and gentlemen, knowing how to take advantage of a certain situation, be able to break your opponent's momentum so that you got a chance to catch your breath and get back on top. Erie standing there taunting Joanne. Joanne turning around to face her. Joanne coming over. Erie there waiting for her.
It looks like Erie's taunting Joanne a little bit there, telling her, "Come on, Ricky, let's see what you got."
Erie, obviously one who is not unaccustomed to pain. I mean, Erie has been in that ring. She has fought against the hardest of the hard here in DCWF wrestling. Erie has put her time in. You know she can take a lot of punishment. So for her to come up and tell that rookie to keep coming, no big surprise to me. We aren't anywhere near Erie's threshold for pain yet. Erie just wanting to see what the girl's got. The girl gets a little frustrated, a little annoyed. Joanne Steel with a kick to the gut. I think she just wanted Erie to shut the fuck up. I think that's what that kick said. And there it is. Yes, that's exactly what that kick said. Joanne goes into her. What about this bitch? And here she goes. She's got her wrapped up. Erie in trouble as Joanne Steel wraps her up. Submission hold. Referee right there on top of it asking for the submission. No. Erie's not willing to give it. They were in the center of the ring, but you can see the power, the upper body strength in Erie as she claws towards those ropes, feet kicking, heels pushing, and there it is. Erie reaching out, grabbing the rope. Referee calling for the rope break. Joanne loathes to let go of it. Joanne Steel calling out she's got till 5. She knows the rules. The referee's like, oh, well, I guess I better start counting then. We're at 2, 3. Meanwhile, Erie's been held in that for a long time. Finally, Joanne lets go. Erie pulls herself up. Woo, a little worse for wear. She hangs off the ropes right there. Oh, but now you have Erie's attention, Joanne Steel. Erie's not. She wasn't always sweet. Let me put it that way. You may have woke up as just a little beast right now, Erie. I mean, Joanne. Because now you got Erie riled up. And there we go, coming off the ropes. You see Erie, nice clothesline. Down goes Joanne Steel. Erie saying that she's about done with this. Maybe time for the rookie to go night-night. Here comes Erie. Poised and waiting. She is on the ropes. She shoots off the ropes. Joanne's there in the center. Oh! Erie coming in. Not messing around right there. Swinging Hurricane Rana. She reaches down quickly, grabbing Joanne Steel, moving right into her finisher. Oh! Erie up with the finisher. Down goes Joanna. And no, Erie's not done. Holy shit! Erie with the vertebraker, that was it. There we go, 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be it for the rookie. Ooh. Oh, Erie's finishing moves are so devastating. So very devastating, Joanne. You should have let go when the ref said break. That's all I'm going to say. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of your match by pinfall, the DCWF World Women's Champion, the Dancing Darling, Erie. Little let go. Bring cookies next time, Erie.
I think you might have to pay her for that there, Wade.
Well, I figured since I can get M&Ms, I could at least ask for cookies.
Miss Pizza. Miss Pizza. Oh my fucking god, she fucking dead.
All right, Joanne, okay, she's up, she's moving. Erie didn't break anything permanently in her. Good job on your first match, Joanne Steel. Good luck in the future to you. Let's hope you have a long and prosperous career in the DCWF. Not a bad showing for the rookie right there.
Not bad for her first match. I mean, rookie's got nerves and things like that, so I get it.
Yeah, it's the first time she's
and
had
she
to
held
come
her
up,
own.
fight,
And that's what's
and all.
important, right?
I mean, it can't be easy, Kristen. She hears me calling out. We got James Ricker. We got the current DCWF champion. We have some of the biggest stars in all of SL Wrestling out here today watching this. And this rookie had to come out and perform in front of all of them. It couldn't have been easy. All right. Are we ready to go? What are we doing? What's up next?
I think we're ready for the next match.
All right then. Well, without further ado, without delay, coming in from the London Underground, weighing in at 135 pounds, standing in at 5 feet 7 inches tall, Kimberly Smith. And a little bit of music from the London Underground. Good choice there. Good pick. Good pick. All right, Kimberly Smith makes her way down the ramp. She slides into the ring. And her opponent for the day, 120 pounds, standing in at 5 feet 6 inches tall. She hails from Hollywood, California. She is the queen, Gina. She's the queen. Days like the champion of the universe and all that other crap. And Gina coming down, she doesn't look like she's dressed for wrestling. That's a hell of an outfit to get in the ring with. And of course, she was accompanied by the mouth of the universe, Jay Alexander.
Looks like we're slowly making our way to the ring here today.
Well,
Everybody's very dramatic today, huh? They're all very dramatic.
It is. It's all the drama. Well, while we're waiting on that, folks,
who do we have here?
You mean besides the guest referee, who I was getting ready to introduce? Our guest referee, folks, if you don't know who she is, you can go right out to the front and pick up her book. You'll find it. It's called Horses on Horses, Chapter 1,743,000. And there right now, you need a forklift to take it with you. But yes, that's who we have in the ring. Guest referee, Horses Morrissey. Oh, and doesn't she have a title or something?
Yes, she's the current SLCW Women's Champion and newfound, reborn environmentalist. How are you going to say? Have you seen her book? Do you know how many trees Horses Morrissey she's turning
to write that damn book?
New leaf. She said she's all about the environment now. She came out here, did a big speech about people picking up their garbage and being responsible. She's like a newborn woman. It's weird, and she's all nice to she faced off against Kimberly there and was all sportsmanship and nice to her and stuff.
When was this?
The horse we're used to seeing.
I must have been asleep. I didn't see that one. Was that last week when I wasn't here?
That was last week.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
She's turned into
I missed so
something
much
going on with her.
All right, Kimberly Smith, Gina Rose facing off in the center of the ring. The two ladies walk right in and do a quick lockup. I know absolutely nothing about either one of these women. I know that you said Gina Rose has been around for a while fighting in other feds, but this is her first match in the DCWF. There she goes, quick wrist lockup on Kimberly Smith. And I know Kimberly's fought here a few times. Not bad in her own right, getting better every week from what I understand. All right, the two ladies back up on their feet again. Eye rake from Gina Rose. Well, look, there's a little influence of Jay Alexander right there. We're going to see it early and probably often. Gina backing off. Nice charge in. Big clothesline. Down goes Kimberly Smith.
I guess unlike before when wiggles on the side of like one person or another, but I guess, with this new leaf she's turned over, it's just going to be something that we've never seen horses do and call a match straight up, I guess. I don't know. I'm a little confused by the whole situation personally. I just know that we got this request in at the office where horses requested to ref this match.
Call me skeptical.
Restream Bob
at
said
best.
YouTube. So new thing, can you send me the
Two
TP?
ladies trading off blows right there in the center of the ring. Couple of big punches, couple of elbow strikes. The two are going at it. Kimberly Smith, Gina Rose. Horses Morrissey standing
Restream
by.
Bob said
Kimberly
YouTube.
Smith
So
coming
new
out
thing,
on
once
top with
again,
that
I will
one.
try.
European uppercut sends Gina Rose down to the mat. We got a roll up pin. One. Whoa. Only a one count right there. I thought maybe she'd get more out of that. She hit that uppercut pretty solid, and Gina Rose dropped pretty hard on that one.
Kim's got a pretty big arm. I'm not surprised she went for a pin there. Maybe she needs to soften Gina up a little bit more, but she's pretty confident that her punch is pretty big. So.
And horses Morrissey.
Restream Bob said YouTube. So new thing, okay.
Meanwhile, in the center of the ring, the two women are going right back at it. Nice side headlock takedown by Kimberly Smith. Gina Rose on the receiving end of that one.
Restream Bob said YouTube. So new thing, so how I get the L down.
Gina trying to power her way up out of it, and she does. They are back on their feet. Kimberly holding on, trying to keep that headlock locked in. Gina Rose up. Looks like she's going to slip it, pushing Kimberly off. Gina Rose backing up.
Talking about things being fair? I'm just not used to this. This is very confusing for me. I'm sorry. When I see this, it's just, I don't know. Usually horses are more like Jay. I would say they're two peas in a pod normally, but this is nothing here.
Gina Rose sends Kimberly Smith into the corner, slamming her into the turnbuckles. And Gina's climbing up. She is up on top, and she has gone to wailing on Kimberly Smith. Gina Rose trying to gain control of this match as she goes in and takes it to her. Horses Morrissey quick on the count right there, telling her to get out of the corner. And there we saw a nice 10 quick blows to the hip. Kimberly Smith slumping down in the corner. Gina Rose stomping on her throat. Again, horses Morrissey quick with the count, trying to get Gina out of that corner. Gina Rose grabbing Kimberly, dragging her to the center of the ring. She's still got that leg hooked. Oh! Nasty attack to the back of the leg. Big kick to the hamstring. That'll make the leg go numb on you. And now Gina Rose reaching down, grabbing Kimberly up. Not too gently either as she yanks her up by her hair. Gina into Kimberly into the ropes. Kimberly shooting back off the ropes. Gina in the center waiting for her. Gina right there with the Hurricane Rana as Kimberly comes charging in. Kimberly unable to stop herself before she gets hit by that big move by Gina Rose.
High five.
Gina off the rope. She comes springing back in. Big splash. Kimberly Smith laid out right there. Looks like Gina Rose moving over to her, going for the pin. She lays across her. 1, 2, and no. No, Kimberly Smith kicking out of that. Gina didn't even grab a leg. All she did was lay across her body.
Well, you know, maybe she thought she had Kim down enough. Like, maybe she just thought that was like, I got this. She don't got nothing now.
Gina tackling, ground and pound. Kimberly Smith on the receiving end of that vicious attack. Gina Rose once again reaching down, grabbing her. Oh, Kimberly coming back up. Knee to the gut in answer to Gina Rose pulling her up by her hair. Kimberly firing back. German suplex. Gina Rose in trouble right now. Kimberly Smith showing that she's not going to be some little chump and lay there for Gina to just walk all over. Kimberly sends Gina into the rope. She comes flying back off of him. Kimberly there waiting for her. Gina in the center. Kimberly.
Restream Bob said YouTube, so new thing, nothing there on notice.
Is what Kimberly likes to call that. Grabs her, rolls her up. 1, 2. Jay Alexander over there trying to plead the case for his woman. Horses Morrissey not having any of it though.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna be a thing for horses right now. She's way more interested in like making sure these two like upcoming talents at DCWF are fighting fair fights. Like I said before, this is a set of horses. We never seen this before, right? Like this is new.
You know what? I kind of like it. I don't talk to horses that much simply because she annoys the shit out of me. But I'm kind of like seeing this. I don't trust it, but I'll enjoy it while it lasts. Gina Rose off the rope, shooting back in. Kimberly there after taking a slap to the face. And Gina Rose, beautiful spinning kick right there. Down goes Kimberly Smith. Gina picking her back up. And now Gina, nasty face slam right there. Kimberly may have to have some work done on that nose after this thing is done. Cyclone kick by Gina Rose. And down goes Kimberly Smith once again. Oh, Gina just laying across her. We got a pin attempt. 1, 2. Almost a 3. At the last second, Kimberly Smith able to kick out of that. A little bit of life left in her. Jay Alexander running his mouth over there on the side of the ring. Can we get him ejected from ringside? Would that be possible?
Well, he hasn't broken any rules yet. Running your mouth is not a thing. If it was, then Charlie would
Being Jay Alexander is breaking a rule. All right, Gina Rose grabbing Kimberly. Irish whip. Kimberly sent careening off into the corner. She slams up against those turnbuckles. Gina Rose right in on top of her, following her straight into that corner. Oh! Kimberly as Gina comes rushing in. Kimberly Smith is waiting, big super kick to the face. Quickly, Kimberly Smith up on the top rope. Gina Rose laid out right before, and Kimberly comes down. And she lands that hard on Gina Rose. Smart move by Kimberly, wasting absolutely no time to go to that high-flying maneuver right there.
This is a hell of a fight these two ladies are putting up today. I mean, I know the free previews coming up and everything like that, and you think that like maybe they're trying to show management that they're both got like talent that, you know,
aren't you
they
management?
need to be recognized, right? Like I think that's what they're fighting right now. Being like we need to show management that the two of us, either one of us, can go in there and do our business.
Crossrail from Kimberly. 1, 2. Oh my God, that should have been it. Jay Frost interfering as he yanks Kimberly towards the ropes, breaking that pin. Kimberly.
I guess that's something that Jay could have been ejected for there, but you know, since the refs apparently didn't see it.
Yeah, the sudden jerking of Gina's body towards the ropes is an indication something happened. Never mind, Kimberly Smith's not paying attention to it, doesn't care. There she goes, a mile in. The end of the match. Jay Alexander over there off to the side trying to help his woman, Kimberly, smartly focusing on her opponent as she nails her with another vicious finishing move. And now we got a pin attempt. They are over there close to the side. Gina reaching over, getting her hand on the rope. Horse is calling for the rope break. Gina getting the break. Kimberly up fast. Aren't you management, Kristen?
Well, I'm part of the management team, yes, but I can't. All I can do is enforce the things that the ref sees, and I'm kind of beholden to what the ref sees going on.
No. I mean, you were talking. They're showing off for the management. I thought you were like interim manager or something. Oh, big punch! Big punch from Gina Rose, and then she follows it up as she falls on top of Kimberly. Just vicious attack right now. All three kicks are wrestling thrown out the window as Gina Rose goes to wildly, brutally, cruelly assaulting Kimberly Smith. And now we've got the horses calling for the end of the match. I didn't see a pin. What happened? Horses calls out. Evidently, Gina Rose, a little bit of contraband in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Gina Rose got caught. Kimberly Smith is your winner by disqualification. Obviously, Gina Rose did not have those brass knuckles on her when horses checked her out before the match started. Wonder where they could have come from, Kristen. Laid out in the center of the ring. Kimberly Smith running to the back, trying to cover her face when she got brutally assaulted by those brass knuckles. Meanwhile, Horses Morrissey laid out there, and now we've got a fan over by the ringside. Somebody get him out of there. Gina Rose coming over here, wants a microphone. Somebody give the lady a mic. Somebody get that fan away from the ringside, please. Evidently, we're going to hear something from Gina Rose. Fan got a little too excited there, Kristen.
How dare you DQ me? You have a problem with me, horse? Was this place like a farm? You have a horse, you have a stupid cat that I had to wrestle last week? Nasty horses, disrespectful horses. I challenge you to defend your title at Summer Madness. Jay, let's get out of here.
Oh? Gina Rose has just challenged horses for the title. Of course, it all has to be approved by upstairs. But there we have it. Horses Morrissey has been challenged for the SLCW Women's title. Of course, if I was horses, I would definitely say there has to be some stipulations, such as J. Alexander Frost being banned from ringside while the match is going on. Just a thought, horses. Just a thought.
It looks like Horses is making her way over here. What can I do for you, Horses?
Of course, she's talking to you, not me.
Well, this was an announcement we were saving for a little bit later, but I guess we will. I should address it now. Yes, horses, you get your match. If you want it, you got it. As the interim general manager for Showdown, I I will fully regulate this match for going on at Summer Madness. So there we go, Wade. And you're right. I absolutely am part of management more so
Oh
now
no,
than
did I?
ever before.
I'm sorry, Kristen.
It's all right, but there we go, folks. We're gonna have Gina Rose versus Horses Morrissey at Summer Madness on August 31st for the SLTW title.
Fantastic. Look at that. Making executive decisions already, the interim manager, Kristen. Very impressed. Very impressed. Good call, Kristen. Good call.
Well, I'm gonna try to make some wise decisions while Jelly's away, and make sure I uphold the fine standards of Showdown. Well, he finds us some more talent to come out here and rock the audience for us.
Oh, I know you will. Don't forget, you were the very first match I ever called, Kristen. I've known you a long time.
I know you have too long, Wade, too long. Anyways,
Are we ready?
as my second decree of Showdown interim GM, why don't you stick out the links before we bring out the main event?
I think I could probably do that. I probably have them still loaded up in my cut and paste. And there we go. There are your fan links, the DCWF fan group. Follow us on Facebook at the https www.facebook.com official DCWF page. Join the fan group on Facebook. You can see it right there. And also, if you want to do some of this, if you're standing right there in the crowd right now watching what's going on and you're thinking, damn, this looks like fun, I want to be a part of this. I want to do a better job than that asshole Wade sitting there speaking. I want to get in there and I want to referee those matches. Man, that looks like fun. I'd love to do that, and I know I can count to 3. Or if you want to be one of the people that's in there fighting, folks, there's your chance. There's the link. If you're thinking any of those things, you want to be part of the DCWF, we'd welcome you into the family. Go ahead, put your application in, come out, and become a member of the DCWF. And yes, we do train in-house. So if you've never had anything to do with it, don't even know how to begin, all you do, put that application in, and that's your start, and we'll get you trained up, and man, you will become
Restream Bob
a
said
DCWF
YouTube. So new
wrestler,
thing, thanks.
commentator, referee, manager, whatever. Just come join the family.
Well then, is the audience ready for our final match of the night? I mean, it's a treat. I think most people like to see current champions taking on people in title matches, especially people like Nick Odium. I think because he's an interesting guy. So if we're ready, Wade, you can go ahead and start bringing up the boys.
All right, here we go, folks, for the main event. And this is a title match. Okay, I'm going to read it all. Don't know why I've got all this stuff on here. Weighing in at 238 pounds, 107 kilograms, 17 stone. He wants everybody to know what he weighs. He stands 6 feet tall, 183 centimeters. He goes by the nicknames, the Gorgeous Nightmare, the Sensational Sociopath. His birthplace is Blackpool, England. His real name is Nick Casavantes, but on stage, in that ring, everybody knows him as Nick, the Gorgeous Nightmare, Odium! Wow, that's a big introduction for this guy. Nick Odium, our resident fire breather and fire dancer. Always exciting when he comes to the ring.
He's on fire, folks.
He is on fire. All right. His opponent coming to the ring from Los Angeles, California. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall. He weighs in at 235 pounds. He is the current SLCW men's champion. He is the man, Michael Tomas. And once again, Michael Tomas, accompanied by Beth. Did they make up?
Beth would just need a couple days off, like a couple weeks off to like recuperate from having to hang out with Baza. It kind of did her head in. She had to.
Well, definitely recuperate after Michael speared her through the ropes and drove her into the ground.
Yeah, and then she went and joined Baza for a little bit, and they did that whole plan where Michael ended up like it ended up being that it was all part of Michael's plan to send Beth off to manage for Baza for a little bit, lull him into false sense of security, and then then there was like this big plan where I don't know if you saw the video, but Michael had people branding Baza on the ass with like cattle prods and stuff. So I mean, like after all that, Michael told Beth she could take a couple weeks off, sent her away, and it looks like she's coming back all refreshed now.
Well, okay then. See, folks, that's what happens when you miss a single week or two in the DCWF. All the good stuff happens while you're away. So don't miss a single show.
Looks like we're getting ready to roll here.
All right, Michael Tomas, Nick Odium. Center of the ring right now, Michael Tomas, the SLCW Men's Championship at champion, and this is a title match. Nick Odium could end up being our new SLCW Men's Champion. Now, wouldn't that be special? Michael Tomas right off the bat, quick side headlock on Nick. Beth out there shouting words of encouragement to her man, Michael Tomas. Michael moving into a wrist lock. Nick Odium, nice acrobatic escape right there. Reversal, nice wrist lock flip takedown, and there goes Michael Tomas onto his back where he belongs. Nick Odium picking him up. Nice wrist lock there. As he gets it locked in nice and deep. Michael Tomas showing a little bit of pain right now. Nick releasing that big chop across his chest. And here comes Nick with the European
Restream Bob
uppercut.
said YouTube.
One,
So new thing
twice.
I want to do wrestling.
Michael staggering back. Nick is wasting no time as he goes right off on the attack. Irish whip. Michael Tomas into the ropes. Nick waiting for him to come back. Arm drag takedown. Nice move. Very exciting move by Nick Odium as he's got Michael Tomas at a disadvantage right now. Michael trying to gather his wits, wondering what the heck has happened as Nick has not let up at all since that bell rang.
Well, Nick's quite an accomplished wrestler. He's been champion in other feds and stuff like that. And, we've seen him in action a few times here at DCWF, and each time he's been like quite a contender. So I'm not surprised he ended up in this title match today.
Oh, absolutely not surprised at all. Nick Odium definitely accomplished. Definitely one of the more enigmatic and fun people to watch in the ring. Very quick pace, very exciting, very explosive when he gets going. Just like there, he came up that big drop kick to Michael as he came sprinting off the ropes. Now Nick, a couple of knees to the gut, softening Michael Thomas up. Headbutt, and down to his knee goes Michael Thomas. Nick shooting off the ropes himself. Nick coming back, the running hip attack. And Tomas down once again. I don't think Tomas was quite prepared for the ferocity of Nick Odium's attack right now. Nick Odium definitely setting the pace for this match. And here we go, Nick up on the ropes. He comes off, flying off of him. Rebound corkscrew, and he hits Michael Thomas with it. Oh, up and then back into a standing corkscrew moonsault. Roll him up. 1, 2. Ooh, I thought we were going to have a quick match right there. I don't know how Michael Thomas was able to get his shoulder up after that.
Well, he's tougher than he looks. I think he's tougher than he looks. I think, Michael's gone up against some of the biggest guys at DCWF, and he knows how to dig deep and find that extra reservoir, right? Which I think, unfortunately for him, he's tapping into rather early here in the match, because Nick's been dealing a lot of the pain out.
Right, Michael Thomas not being given an option on whether or not he's going to dig in deep into that well. All right, sending Nick into the ropes. Nick springing back. Michael Thomas there waiting for him. Clothesline dropping Nick Odium to his back, trying to break Nick's momentum. We'll see if it works. Now Michael Thomas going on the offensive. He's on the attack. He's got Nick Odium in a side headlock. Michael Thomas with a punch to the face, it looked like. Bends over, picks up Nick, scoop, slam. Michael showing a little bit of his power there. Michael into the ropes. He comes springing back off the ropes.
Ooh, a big leg drop there, right across Nick's legs. It looks like Michael's trying to focus on a single part of Nick's body there. And of course, we all know Nick likes to fly a lot, so maybe keep beating up his legs is not a bad idea.
Absolutely. Take away one of his main attack points. And maybe this match will be a little bit easier for Michael Thomas. Right now, Nick's flung into the corner. Michael Thomas in after him. The referee keeping right on top of it. Nick getting assaulted. 3 quick punches to the gut, and Nick slips down. Michael Thomas has got his foot on his throat. Seems to be a popular move today. Big foot chokehold as Nick Odium on the receiving end of that one. Referee right on top of it.
Yeah, this new referee's had her work cut out for her today already. Like,
yeah, she hasn't. It's not like she's been in the ring with some of the more honest and fair wrestlers in the DCWF. She's definitely had to keep on her toes and use that 5 count a lot. Nick Odium taken out to the center of the ring. Michael Thomas going back to work on that left leg. Oh, nasty move by Michael Thomas. That'll do something to the leg. Big shin buster. Nick Odium grabbing his leg. Michael Thomas working it. Say what you will about the man, he does have some ring savvy. Nick Odium's leg in a lot of pain right there. Michael Thomas playing it smart. Tomas picking up Nick. Quick kick to the gut. Quick shoot off the ropes while Nick is trying to catch his breath. Tomas screaming back in at him, and here he goes. Oh, reaching out, neck breaker. Nasty swinging neck breaker from Michael Tomas. Roll up pin, 1, 2. Referee making sure everybody knows that was only a 2 count. Michael looking a little frustrated with that, but referee was right on top of it. Tomas sending Odium into the ropes one more time. Odium, big surprising move. As he goes into the ropes, he turns around with the handspring. Comes flying back out and hits him with that big handspring. Ends it good. Nice move by Nick Odium. Now Nick Odium goes to using that martial arts training of his. Couple of roundhouse kicks and then a beautiful Muay Thai roundhouse to the head. Down goes Mike Tomas. Nick Odium quick over into the corner. Mike Tomas writhing in pain on the mat. Nick Odium up on that top turnbuckle. Looks like we're going to get some of that high flying out of him. Nick Odium not seeming to be too worried about the damage to his leg right now. Michael Tomas slow to get up. Nick waiting for him, poised and ready now. Michael's up. Nick comes flying off. Michael, the diving, erotic uppercut. I don't know why it's called that, but Michael Tomas took it straight to the face.
Have you not seen him dance yet?
I have not had the displeasure of such, no. Michael Tomas not happy about that. Coming back up, he pushes Nick off of him. Kick to the gut. Michael needing to regain control of the match. Sends Nick into the ropes. Nick comes flying back off. Michael Tomas is right there waiting for him. Michael Tomas with the big back body drop. No, Nick Odium flipping in the air, landing on his feet. That is the athleticism, the acrobatic ability of Nick Odium up behind Michael. Quickly inverted suplex, and Michael is taken down. Nick Odium able to turn any disadvantage into an advantage, it looks like. As Michael Tomas thought he had him nailed with that big back body drop. Odium flinging Tomas into the corner. Tomas careening off into the corner. Odium following him right in. Odium right on top of him. And now Odium evidently is going to show us the dancing Kristen was talking about. And I could have lived my entire life without having to see that.
Yeah. I mean, what you gonna do?
Well, I am not going to take a balls to the face as Michael Tomas just did. That's what I'm not going to do, Kristen. But evidently Michael is, and he's going to get a full face full. That was all the balls in Michael's face. Nick Odium bringing Michael out of the corner the hard way. The exploder Michael down. Nick Odium looking like he's going for the pin. 1, 2. Once again, Michael able to get his shoulder up. Nick Odium down with another pin attempt. 1, 2. Maybe he figures Michael's still out of it. Again, Michael able to show that he gets his shoulder up there. Nick reaching down, grabbing Michael's foot, dragging him out to the center of the ring. James Williams over there talking about his prison time. And maybe some of the more colorful individuals that he's met. Odium sending Michael Tomas into the ropes. Michael Tomas comes springing back off of him. Nick Odium there waiting for him. Michael Tomas got other things in mind. Kick to the head. Down goes Nick Odium. Nothing fancy about that one. Michael just came out. Kick to the head. I mean, it doesn't get any plainer than that, folks. And it works. Nick Odium laid out by Michael Tomas. Michael Tomas coming in with the single knee face buster. Odium's head snapping back. Thomas rolling him up. 1, 2, and... No. New, Michael Thomas. Nick Odium's not quite ready to go down on that one. Thomas picking him up. Oh, Thomas putting him right back down with a DDT. Now we're going to try to get him. 1, 2, and... Shit, that was close. I got all excited.
You always get all excited, Joe.
Well, you're sitting next to me. I can't help it. All right, Michael Thomas so close to getting the victory right there. Nick Odium in trouble. Michael has definitely turned the match around. There's a reason Michael holds that title. He's not an easy win, and he has proven it to Nick Odium right now. And Thomas, here he goes. Thomas want to get over there into the referee's face instead of paying attention to his opponent. One of the definite shortcomings in Michael Thomas's game on here. The man doesn't know when to stay focused. Thomas sends Odium over into the corner. Odium comes firing back. The serial killer kick. Odium evidently having watched a lot of film on Michael Thomas. Kind of had that in mind. Knew Michael was going to send him towards the ropes. Odium taking advantage of it as he springs back. Catching Thomas off guard with that serial killer kick. And down goes Michael Thomas. Odium off the ring, off the ropes. Again into that erotic uppercut, and down goes Michael Thomas.
I told you folks, like, this was going to be a good match. I told you guys, right? I told you this was going to be exciting, that it was going to be good, because, like, these two guys in the ring together, you never know.
All right, there we go. Nick thought that Michael was a little bit worse off than he was. Michael playing a little possum right there. Nick comes running in. Michael meets him with that big discus punch, and down goes Nick Odium. Michael sends Nick into the ropes. Michael comes right after him. Nick waiting for him as he sends Michael out. Big back body dropping over the top goes Michael Thomas. The man is out on ringside. Beth right there with him. Referee right on top of it. She is counting Michael Thomas in trouble. Man, Nick Odium got him high and sent him flying. Now Nick Odium up on the turnbuckle. He is up on the... What has he got in mind? Nick Odium poised and ready. Michael slow to get up. Beth right there with him. Nick Odium comes flying off and catches. No, he misses Michael Thomas. Nick Odium creams Beth.
Ooh, but it looks like Michael Thomas isn't going to stand for that.
Beth taking a face full of Nick Odium. Michael Thomas assaults Nick Odium for it. Referee is up to a 9. Michael Thomas back in the ring. Oh, what? Referee counts 10. Nick Odium counted out. Michael Thomas wins by disqualification, ladies and gentlemen. Still the SLCW Men's Champion, the man, Michael Thomas. Beth looking very groggy. Holy crap, Nick came flying at her from 10 feet up in the air and gave her a face full of him. Better watch out, Michael. Beth might have liked that.
Okay, so that was a little bit anticlimactic.
That Michael won again. They never are, though, are they? They're never... one day when Michael loses, everyone's gonna be really happy. For
Well,
whoever
you
wins
know,
that, I think. I don't
people are
think
still pissed.
Again, guys, you've been watching DCWF Showdown. It happens every Saturday at 12 p.m. SLT or Second Life time. It happens at the island of Avalon.
So that's really kind of two strikes against Mike.
That is the name of the regional sim. And I guess that's it for today's show. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Remember to join the DCWF fan group in World. Just use the search function or the search feature and search for DCWF and join the group so that you'll receive notices whenever there is an event, a show, or something special. And of course, you'll also get a landmark in one of those notices. Okay. So I guess that's it. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.
taking each other on. Like, it's been a great day today. And we had a title match. Like Tomas maybe didn't like the way it showed. It was a good match. And we had the guest referee and working Monty. Big surprise there who ends up getting challenged and accepted. So now we know